Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to become a spiritual alchemist. Now, an alchemist, from my understanding of it and from what I could see, is that I want you to master this because the whole idea of alchemy is that you can transform your belief, you can transform the patterns that are counterproductive to your growth, you can identify them and be able to change them, But definitely the ability to transform your negative belief, and always the ability also to transform the things that scare you, or transform fear basically into good, making it work for you. Because again, I shared with, I think it was last week, just sharing that this world is designed and built, the foundation for this world, this man-made world, is built on fear, chaos, and confusion. So the fact that that's what you're going to find everywhere, and you do live in this world in your bodily form, so it's like, okay, well, how are you going to be able to navigate this world and also fulfill on the purpose that God had for your life? Well, the only way that can happen, people, is that you have to be able to use the energy that's around you, because again, everything is energy, right? So whatever those negative energies that is either directed towards you or that you run into, or whatever the case is, you have to find ways how you can use those energy to basically to transform it basically. So anything that gives you fear, you have to really realize this. Any negative emotion, it causes two things. It puts you at a crossroad. You're either gonna give up, right? Or you're going to use whatever that is as motivation, which is what I do. Is any kind of obstacles or challenge that I have, what I do is I use it as motivation basically to fuel me to go to the next level, because either you're going to use it as fuel or you're going to use it as a roadblock to stop you. My suggestion to you is to basically be able to transform, again, any and every negative situation, find a way to turn it to a positive, even if it's just motivation. And that's something that really and truly, people, takes practice, man. Like, to become a spiritual alchemist, like, again, it's like you have to realize that every single thing that happens first in the spirit. What we see is just a manifestation for something that have already taken place in the spirit, So therefore, we are spiritual warriors, man. A spiritual alchemist is like a prayer warrior. It's like a spiritual warrior of God, man, where you develop the skills and the habits of mastering how to transform energy. Any energy that you see that you want to, that doesn't suit the purpose of you operating your purpose or growing or moving to the next level, you have to ask yourself, how and what am I going to do with that energy? Because again, the world have that everywhere. It's built on that. So you have to develop that as a skill, people, to basically, that's how you become an unstoppable force, man. Is that if any and every energy that's directed towards you or that you won't come across, you're able to transform it into something positive that serves its a benefit to you, then, you're good, man. Anybody can double down on something that's going great, but if you're a person that can deal with challenges where you accept that it's a bump along the way, and all you have to do is just turn that energy into something positive and use that to grow to the next level, man, that's a priceless skill to have. That is indeed a priceless skills and ability to have, And I want you to develop that for yourself, people. I really do, because that's the only way you're going to accomplish anything worthwhile. I don't know anybody that have ever accomplished any level of real success that did not have challenges, people. they all have, because without those challenges, they would never be able to not only get what they have, but they would never be able to keep it, you know? That's why it's like people that win the lottery. Within 5 years, most of their lives are worse off than before they got it, you know, before they won it, because it's like they did not put in the energy and effort to develop themselves and create those habits that would help them to keep whatever they have, you know. So when they got it, they just blew it because they didn't appreciate it, you know. So my point is, people, is that you have to do the work, man. You have to do the work, and that's what I'm imploring you to do today. Do the work of practice in your life, because there's plenty of opportunity around you. There's negative stuff everywhere. So it's like, what are you going to do with that, you know? My suggestion is never let any negative situations, circumstances, or people ever to cause you to give up on your goals and dreams. Instead, people, I want you to start learning how to use that as fuel and motivation to do the things that you set out to do, you know? And you develop a thick skin along the way, man, because, you know, it's crazy how everybody can choose to have the opinion to tell you what you cannot do, but very, very, very few, if any at all, that will encourage you to do the things that you say that you're gonna or want to do. So it's like, I just want you to really, man, master that ability right there. Become a spiritual alchemist, which is also a spiritual warrior of God, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's practice on that today, people. That is what I want. That is indeed the message today, man. Become a spiritual alchemist. Master the art of that, people. And I promise you, that will pay dividends for the rest of your life, man. You know, because you become an unstoppable force at that point. Because if negative, the more negative you get, the stronger you get. You know, it's like the more challenges you get and overcome them, the better you get, and you get better, you get smarter, you get mentally tougher, you get wiser. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't compete with that, people, you know, because what caused people to break and give up, you use it as fuel. Like, what do you do with that? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but blessings that can come from that ability, people. So my promise and suggestion is for you to get busy mastering that, man. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off there, people. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean and the entire African diaspora worldwide. People, my mandate from God is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And what that does, people, is bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen. And the way that we do it, people, is by standing united, man. We must stand united, you know. That's the only way we can ever accomplish any of this, people. Standing united help us to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen, man. And our time is right now, people. It's not later, it's right now. And that excites me, you know. I'm very proud, man. I'm very proud of Burkina Faso. I'm proud of a lot of moves that are changes that are happening in Jamaica and some of the other islands. You know, like some of the things right now is over there in Burkina Faso, man. I keep using them because, man, they are a great example of what not just Africa could do or should do, but what the entire Caribbean and Africa should merge and support and encourage and help foster. Is where, you know, they're building electric buses right now, man. You know, they're building electric cars. I mean, and I just love the whole vibe and energy, man. Like, what he's really focusing on is creating prosperity in those countries. I think in Senegal right now is refining their own oil. I mean, people, this is amazing, you know. Also, Uganda, who found that $12 trillion worth of gold. I don't know if they started yet, but I know if they haven't, they definitely should be refining their own gold. So that way we keep the money in Africa, you know, and, you know, let that West and everybody else buy the finished product, man. That way all the money stays in those countries to help the country and help the people to live a better standard and quality of life, man, because that's why Africa is truly blessed, man. It's not for foreigners, man, but for the people that live there, man. All those resources should be is for the people, you know. Something I'm really excited about too, man. It's like I'm really excited. Like, you know, in a couple weeks, yeah, I'll be in Jamaica. Looking forward to starting the Caribbean and Africa trading alliance. I'm really excited to build on that. You know, and really start setting up and fostering trades, man, between the Caribbean and Africa, and sending their goods to other countries, you know, whether it's U.S., China, or whatever the case is. I look forward to all of that stuff to come, people. And, you know, the beautiful thing about life, I say real quick, people, is that I want you to start thinking of things that you can do, man. And don't let nothing stop you, people. That's my encouragement for you. I want you, like, not knowing about an industry should never stop you. I have zero clue or understanding of how that industry works, but just like anything else, people, I get in it, I learn it, and I figure it out, you know. And not only that, God will bring the people that I need across my path that will help me to foster and develop and make this happen, you know. And I know that, people, like, I don't worry about nothing, man. And my suggestion to you is to get busy dreaming of the things that you would like to do. What changes can you make in this world, man? And be bold enough and courageous enough to go after it. People, this is our time. This is our time. This is our time. This is our time. Let's make it happen, man. My declarations over your life, people. Number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really take my message to heart today about becoming an alchemist. A spiritual alchemist or a prayer warrior, whatever you want to call it, man. It's like you must develop and master the ability of transforming any kind of energy that's directed toward you or that you're experiencing, and learn how to use it as fuel versus roadblocks. Don't let it stop you or throw you off your game, people. Figure out how to transform that energy into something useful that can help you to fulfill on your purpose. You know, your God-given purpose for this world, man. Blessings on to you and your family, people. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.